Hello everyone, and welcome back to Cracka's Creations Network. My name is Jared, aka Corn-Fed Cracka93, and welcome to CCN Monday Night Raw, as we are getting ready for a hardcore championship match right here in the opening of CCN Monday Night Raw. As this man, Dean Ambrose, walking out of Thursday night's main event, rather. Wait, what is this? Tyler Breeze with a drop kick to the back of Dean Ambrose. Tyler Breeze now with a Hurricane Rana right onto the ramp. The Hardcore Champion's in trouble as Tyler Breeze going for the count. Remember, this title is under 24/7 contention with a 1, 2, 3, and Tyler Breeze pinning Dean Ambrose out of nowhere. This title is under 24/7 contention right here, and this huge Hurricane Rana was what did it for Tyler Breeze. And that and the drop kick in the back of the head to Dean Ambrose, the unexpected drop kick, just enough for the 3 count. As Tyler Breeze is walking out of CCN Monday Night Raw with that Hardcore Championship. Tyler Breeze, we haven't seen him since Friday Night SmackDown with Ric Flair at his side, but now he is on CCN Monday Night Raw and the new Hardcore Champion. This Sunday at WWE Battlegrounds, Rollins will take on Matthew to determine the WWE Champion. Cena taking on Orton to unify the Intercontinental and the United States Championship into the CCN World Championship. The Primetime Players take on the Ascension for the undisputed CCN World Tag Team Championship. Triple H will take on Goldust in a no-holds-barred match, and along with other matches to come. Randy Orton's already in the arena. Wait, John Cena coming down here. Luthez press onto Randy Orton. You gotta wonder if this is from the beating that John Cena took last Monday, right here on CCN Monday Night Raw. As Cena now, the bell rings. Cena with a side Russian leg sweep on Randy Orton. Cena just charged down here, taking out Randy Orton. Now Cena looking for the 5-knuckle shuffle. Cena with a 5-knuckle shuffle on Randy Orton right here as he drops a fist down onto Orton. Cena now setting up for the attitude adjustment. If he could hit this, he could end this match even before it already started right here. Cena with the AA for the pin on Orton. 1, 2, no, and Orton kicking out before the 3 count. I don't know how he did it, kicking out of the attitude adjustment. As Cena now with a gut-wrench suplex on Orton. Cena now setting up for an Irish whip into the corner. There goes Randy Orton, just bouncing off the ring post right there. Sorry, bouncing out of the corner, I should say, up against the turnbuckle pads. As Cena now with another hard Irish whip into the ropes. Cena with a drop down. Cena now hoisting up Orton. Orton with a reversal, though, and a back suplex to Cena. Orton looking to send a message to Cena here again this week with a huge uppercut. And a clothesline from Orton. And another clothesline. Orton now with a scoop slam on Cena. Orton looking to take control right here. Cena might regret this decision coming out here tonight. Stomping on the arm, the leg. The other leg of Cena. Orton with this menacing attack on John Cena right here, and now a kick to the head. Orton now going for the pin. No, and Cena kicks out before the count of 1 even. Orton can't believe it. The damage he's already done to Cena right here. Cena's getting up. A huge clothesline to Orton. Cena from the second rope now. Diving off with a huge double axe handle. Orton now rolling out. Cena with an Irish whip. Arm drag there on Orton. Cena now picking up Orton. Cena with a huge DDT on the Viper. Cena now picking up Orton. Cena taking Orton to the ropes right here. Can he be looking for this springboard stunner right here? Cena coming up the second ropes with a huge springboard stunner there on Orton. Cena now calling for another attitude adjustment right here. John Cena's got Orton up. Attitude adjustment for a second time. That's got to do it for the 1, 2. No, and Orton somehow kicking out before the count of 3 once again. Orton making his way up to his feet somehow as John Cena looking for a shoulder block. Orton moves out of the way. Orton now dropping Cena down onto the knee. The heart of Orton to actually stay into this is Cena with a left hand punch to Orton right here. And another sock there from Cena. Cena now with a spin out DDT to Orton. Cena now picking up Orton. Orton with an arm drag to Cena. Orton now with a DDT to Cena, silencing the Intercontinental Champion. As Orton now with a kick to the back of John Cena. Cena with rights and lefts and a huge move right there, busting Randy Orton over. Randy Orton is bleeding everywhere. Shades from last week where that was John Cena after Randy Orton's attack. Dropping the fist down on Orton's forehead now. And now Cena with a huge stomp to the forehead of Randy Orton. Cena now. Orton dazed. Gut-wrench suplex right there from Cena once again. Cena now with a stomp. And Cena now calling for the 5-knuckle shuffle right here. Can he hit it? Yes, Cena with a 5-knuckle shuffle on Orton. Cena now looking for the 3rd AA. Randy Orton is not going to be able to kick out of this one if he can hit it. And yes, Cena hit the AA. Can that do it? 1, 2, 3. And Cena gets the win over Randy Orton. After that, a huge attack from Randy Orton last week, John Cena comes back this week with a victory over Randy Orton. What a comeback here. 3 attitudes adjustment, and Orton is still asking for more. Cena with a huge attitude adjustment right there. Randy Orton thought he was staying in the fight here as he drops down on these multiple kicks on Cena. Cena with a springboard stunner early on, and then calls for the 2nd attitude adjustment. And that still was not enough, as Orton kicked out of that one before the 3 count as well. And then this last 5-knuckle shuffle right there, and Cena gets the attitude adjustment onto Randy Orton. And that would get Cena the victory. That would get Cena the 1, 2, 3. What a huge match right here on CCN Monday Night Raw, as Cena is victorious. What momentum he's got going into Battleground this Sunday. John Cena is ready. Is John Cena going to walk out of Battleground as the CCN World Champion? He's walking in as the Intercontinental Champion. Randy Orton's walking in as the United States Champion. All at the end of the match for 1 title, the CCN World Championship. What a match that's going to be. And what a victory for the champ, John Cena, here tonight. Is he going to be the champ after Battleground, though? And here we are, our main event of the night, back in the CCM Monday Night Raw arena, as the current WWE Champion, Chris Matthews, is going to be taking on his challenger this Sunday at Battleground, Seth Rollins. What a match this is going to be. As you see Matthews sporting new gear now, making his way down to the ring. Awaiting the arrival of his challenger tonight and his challenger this Sunday, Seth Rollins. What could it mean for the momentum going into Battleground for either one of these men? Chris Matthews with the champion's advantage, but Seth Rollins looking to walk out of Battleground with that WWE Championship. After Battleground, it'll tell who will go on to face Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam for the undisputed CCN World Heavyweight Championship. Will it be Chris Matthews or will it be Seth Rollins? And this one's underway as Matthews backing Seth Rollins up into the corner after the lockup there. The ref breaking it up, but Matthews with a huge right hand to Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins now with another lockup. Headlock here from Chris Matthews, taking Rollins over right here. Matthews with a right hand on Rollins. Rollins catching a victory to be able to claim his spot at Battleground for that WWE Championship, beating Chris Matthews. And I think his first ever loss. Rollins looking to go to Battleground to do the same thing, to beat Matthews and walk out with that WWE Championship. But time will tell tonight if that match in Rollins' favor was a fluke or not. And if Matthews can beat Rollins here tonight, will that prove that Matthews has the advantage against Rollins even without the championship's advantage? As Rollins with a huge takedown there of Matthews. Rollins looking for the right hand. Matthews with the elbow though. Rollins with the right hand to the gut. Rollins setting up for a huge maneuver right there, taking Chris Matthews down. Rollins now going up top early in this match. Matthews down on the mat. Rollins looking for the Phoenix Splash onto Chris Matthews. What a move right there as Rollins now with a kick to the back of Matthews. He's not even trying for the pin yet. Matthews is just looking to send a message to the champion. Send a message to his opponent Sunday at Battleground with a huge big boot there from Chris Matthews. Matthews now with a huge move, taking Seth Rollins down right there, dropping him right on that knee. As Matthews looking for something, Rollins with the elbow. Matthews with a reversal right here though, slamming Seth Rollins to the mat. Matthews hoisting up Seth Rollins, dropping him right there, going in for the pin here. Looking for the 1, 2, no, and Rollins kicks out before the 3 count. And this match continues here with a right hand from Chris Matthews, taking Seth Rollins to the rope. Seth Rollins, though, throwing Matthews to the outside right there. Watch this replay as Rollins grabs the trunks of Chris Matthews and pulls him out through the ring, right onto the floor. Seth Rollins now has Matthews. Matthews getting Irish whipped up the ramp right here. What is Seth Rollins looking for? A count out? Seth Rollins isn't going to be able to just get a count out this Sunday at Battleground, or else Matthews will retain the title. What is Seth Rollins doing here? He's bringing him up on the CCN Monday Night Raw ramp right here. Did you see the 5 count? Got Seth Rollins heading back down to the ring. Chris Matthews right behind him. Seth Rollins slides in. Matthews slides in with a huge big boot, taking Seth Rollins down to the mat right there. Chris Matthews in firm control right here with a right hand. Seth Rollins shrugs it off. Now hoisting Chris Matthews up. Matthews getting out of it with a huge move, dropping Seth Rollins to the mat right here. Matthews now heading up to the top rope, waiting for Rollins to get up. Matthews coming off with a huge blockbuster, but missed. And Seth Rollins going to capitalize off of that mistake right here. Matthews, though, with an arm drag. Matthews, though, setting up for a famouser right here onto Seth Rollins, and he catches him. Matthews now Setting up for the Matthews Express right here. As he has Rollins going up. Matthews Express from Chris Matthews going for the pin. 1, 2, no, and Rollins kicks out before the 3 count. What a message that would have been from Chris Matthews to Seth Rollins if he could have got the pin right there. Matthews looking for a huge clothesline, and Seth Rollins reverses it. Rollins now going for the pin for the 1, 2, no, and Matthews kicks out before the 3 count. And a huge slap there from Seth Rollins into the mouth of Chris Matthews. Oh, and a huge big boot from Matthews taking Rollins down. Matthews now for the Irish whip into the corner. Huge boot there from Seth Rollins now. Matthews with a reversal and a hit to the back of the neck of Seth Rollins. An Irish whip there now from Chris Matthews into the corner. Chris Matthews with a huge clothesline. Matthews now gonna set up for another famous array here onto Seth Rollins, and he hits it. Rollins is busted open. Rollins is busted open. Matthews now setting up for the second Matthews Express right here. This could do it for the challenger this Sunday at Battleground as Matthews has him up. Matthews hitting the Matthews Express on Seth Rollins, going for the pin. 1, 2, no, and Seth Rollins kicking out before the 3 count once again. Chris Matthews in control right here, slamming Seth Rollins down. Going for the pin right here. Insult to injury. 2, 3, and Matthews pulls off the victory against his challenger this Sunday at Battleground. But tonight, Matthews, the WWE Champion, is victorious against Seth Rollins. As you see this Irish whip early on, and this huge clothesline, it looked like he was going to have him, but Seth Rollins with a huge move taking Matthews down. Going for the pin, but it was not enough for a 3 count as Matthews kicks out before the count of 3. Rollins with a slap to the face of Chris Matthews right there, knocking the taste out of Matthews' mouth. Slapping the champion, the sure sign of disrespect. But this was the turning point right here, was that huge big boot. Matthews then setting up for the second Matthews Express here tonight. And he picks up the victory against Seth Rollins with this huge maneuver right here, slamming Rollins to the mat as Matthews gets the 1, 2, 3. No, and that did not do it for the victory right there. Forgot about that. As Matthews stood up for this huge maneuver right here, slamming Seth Rollins to the mat, and gets the win right here with a 1, 2, 3. Seth Rollins doing much like that when he gained his opportunity for this Sunday a couple of weeks ago. And Matthews victorious here tonight. Thank you guys for watching CCN Monday Night Raw. We'll see you Thursday night, main event.